Hello, beautiful souls. So I quickly wanted to record this video. As you can tell, I'm in a new place again. I'm at a beautiful friend's place. Today, Tom and I and Rebecca are going to be doing a television show called Awakening Within. And I have found this repeated pattern for me, that when something comes up in our life that truly matters, meaning we're doing something of great importance for the projects that we're bringing forward in this world, and we are to see a group of people, I tend to go on this tailspin. I tend to begin to believe in my thoughts that are untrue because it gives ego an opportunity to pounce. I've found that because I am persistent and vigilant within my mind, that ego is very not present. And so what ego does is it literally waits to pounce on an opportunity. So I seem to give ego the opportunities when these events come up, such as this television show today. My mind begins to subtly tell me, what are people going to think? How are they going to see you? What if you screw up? What if you don't say it correctly? Et cetera, et cetera. And so because these thoughts are persistent in my ear, even though they're quite unconscious and I don't really hear them full on, it's more so just not vigilance with it going on in there, I accepted the bait. And so yesterday I took myself on quite a tailspin, and I literally just started taking out my upset on everything, on the weather, on my car, because we had to drive an hour and a half up here, right? On my car, on, not enough resources to put gas in my car, how I'm feeling physically, what's going on in our home front, and how it's not matching up to the image and the picture I see in my mind of food and our place and all of this stuff. So I started to look at everything outside of myself as if it was the problem. And this caused me a lot of upset nonetheless, and I started, extending it out onto Tom and trying to separate, and I was really annoyed. But the thing that's so beautiful is the whole time that this is happening in our car, first on the way to see my 5 clients and then on the way up here to Orangeville, my husband is such a powerful partner that he didn't play along with my games. He literally was almost just like, well, Britt, I'm not going there with you, like you're not seeing this truly, so until you're ready to see this differently, I'm not going to play along. And he stopped. And with him stopping, engaging with me and this fight I was trying to make, it bounced it back in my court. So I got to think about it, and I got to sit with it, and I literally prayed. I prayed so deeply for clarity. I prayed so deeply for understanding, and I wouldn't let it be any other way. And so the day continued to progress after my prayer. I didn't quite receive the answer immediately. And like I said on the way up here too, I was quite in a state of eh. And as soon as we got here, and I'm back to my normal self because I'm with people again, Tom's like, babe, what happened to you in the car? And I didn't quite have an answer. And last night, as I'm doing the video recording for the 4 course lessons for today, which are nothing I see means anything, I have given what I see all the meaning it has for me. I do not understand anything I see. These thoughts do not mean anything. I'm never upset for the reason I think. As I sat with these 4, each thought just a little bit, I looked around this place here, I applied it, I saw it. I literally experienced this undoing in my mind. I literally experienced this shift, this reversal in my thinking. And I started to truly realize that I was wrong. That I was wrong in how I was seeing myself, I was wrong in how I was seeing my world, and I was believing in thoughts that were not true. And so because of this, especially with the last thought, I'm never upset for the reason I think, I sat with it and it sank into me. And I realized that I wasn't upset for all these things that my physical eyes rest upon, that things needs to be different. But I was upset because I was still believing in the small self. I was still believing that this Brittany character personality can take part in salvation some way, somehow, and that is impossible. And because of that, then I was worried about, am I going to look okay? Am I going to sound okay? Is it going to reach enough people? And literally this voice of doubt began to consume me. So I started to realize that my true upset was believing in this false I, that my upset had nothing to do with my external experiences and what might happen in the future when we don't have enough resources, which has never happened. And so I was grateful that all of this stuff was coming up for me, also because the day's lesson was I am sustained by the love of God, and I tried to make a stink out of it that didn't really work very well. So it backfired on Brittany's plan. Thank God God's plan works a lot better than my own, and I was able to finally see this through clarity and new eyes, and that gives me the opportunity to then to present it and share it here. So I really I guess I wanted to extend the short video and say that prayer truly works. That when you pray for the answer, that when you pray for clarity and you're really open to that, you will receive it. You must receive it. And I received it today. And so now last night, and so now as I wake up today, I have this deep sense of peace within me. This deep sense of knowing that the Holy Spirit is going to speak to me and through me, and everything that is to be relayed will be relayed through me as a gift from our Father to all our brothers and sisters who are ready and willing to hear. And I'm truly just a vessel, that I need not think about it, that I need not worry about it, that I need not anything about it, because again, it's God's plan. And as I simply let myself step out of the way and stop getting in the way, that I'm at peace, that I'm no longer upset, and I'm no longer worried, and I literally feel free. So in this freedom, I wanted to extend it to all of you, just to share that we can all reside here together, and in truly going through today's course lessons and letting each of them kind of build on top of one another as we apply it and we use it in our life. It literally is a deconstruction of the false mind, and it lets us truly see through the eyes of our soul what's going on here, instead of seeing through the eyes of the body that is always, always, always mistaken. So with that being said, I love you, beautiful souls. Have a blessed day, and we'll talk real soon. Bye.